Da sind wir auch schon wieder hier in Leipzig auf der Games Convention. Und bevor wir zu unserem sagenhaften Giga Games Award kommen, machen wir weiter mit unserem kleinen Special zu Black and White 2 und The Movies. Black and White 2 haben wir gerade gesehen. Jetzt kommen wir aber zu The Movies. Peter, you just showed us some of Black and White 2, but of course you have another game.
Another whole game? What are we doing? We're crazy.
You're nuts, man. You make too many games.
So
relax.
I mean, it's because we've been late on one and they've all come together. Anyway, this is The Movies. It's a game about running a movie studio.
Yeah.
Now, we did the same team that did Theme Park and that did Theme Hospital has done the movies. You get to build a movie studio. Sounds okay.
You've been working on this game for quite a long time. How long actually has it been in the making?
I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning on January the 19th, 2002, next to my girlfriend, and I said, I've had this brilliant idea for a game. And she said, go back to sleep, you crazy idiot. And that's when it started. And so what we've got here, we have got a movie studio. You have built this movie studio up. You play through the history of the movies. And what we try to do is make this just amazing and flexible. You can see that you've got buildings that are used to do things in the movies. You've also got sets and lots.
So I don't just make movies, I also manage the whole studio.
Exactly.
I make the buildings,
Yes.
I actually build the sets, build the buildings that I need in order to make a movie.
Exactly. Plus, you get to create the stars. You get to create the stars that look like you. God
You mean
forbid.
really famous and good looking?
Yeah, well, I hope nobody uses you much as inspiration. You then put them in movies. You make whatever movie you want. If you want to make a crazy, wacky, and I'm going to show you a movie in a minute, someone's made a zombie, horror, comedy, musical. And I'm going to show you one of those in a second. You can make any of those movies whilst you play the game. And here's the coolest thing of all. Those movies are saved to your hard disk in MPEG format. You can send them out to your friends, upload them to a website, and the coolest thing of all, if we pull this off, it'll be amazing. We're having this website we're setting up where people's movies will be judged.
Nice.
The top 10 movies out of that will be made into real-life movies.
So maybe in a nutshell, how do I start making
Let's make a movie now.
Yeah, let's make a movie.
Let's
get started.
Right, okay, let's go. And there's two ways of making a movie: an advanced way where you make your own story, and a way where you use script writers. Here's a script that's being written at the moment, and we need to put another script writer in there to make that. That's one way of making it. But also we can go in.
So she basically develops a story now.
Yeah, well, this is the simplest way of all. We're just going to speed it forward till it's finished. That script. We're going to speed it forward till it's finished, and then we're going to change it and modify it, and then we're going to put whatever we want in there. So let's just...
if I want to, I can also film the story that I have in my head. I don't need those people right there.
Absolutely.
So if I say, I want to, as you said, a zombie musical, I can do it.
Well, can we go into advanced movie making now, Woody, or do we have to wait for that to finish? So just take that in a blank script. Let's go and make the movie of your dreams. Right.
Okay.
Right. The first thing is we're going to use the stars that you've created. What sort of structure do you want? Do you want an action movie? I
want an action movie with lots of steamy sex.
Okay, with lots of steamy sex. Let's go for action. We're in there. Right. Firstly, let's add a set. Well, when we add a set in, you've only in your movie studio lot. These are the sets you've got. You can buy more. Where do you want it? You can have it in a graveyard. You can have it in a starship. You can have it in a suburban street. You have it in a shack.
I say Wild Wild West is good.
Wild West. Let's have it in the Wild West street. So here's your Wild West street. What do you want to happen in that wild street? Something loving, something violent, something... What do you want to do?
Something violent.
Something violent? Let's have a look at violent stuff.
Also, computer games don't make you violent.
No, they don't.
No,
they make you passive. We could have something with that. We could have one of those classic horse dragging scenes, perhaps. Or
horse drag is good.
Let's have
horse drag is great.
Let's click on that and load that in.
So basically... You go step by step, you put everything together.
Exactly. And look, we've got that horse drag scene. I don't like his costume. Let's change that guy's costume. Can we do that, Woody? Change this guy's costume, and let's do something a little bit crazy. He's a classic Western guy. It's actually a woman. Let's put her in a mad costume.
Well, since we said we're going to do something with steamy sex, how about, either a nice tight uniform or something, Well, we've got something right there.
Yeah, let's have a look at that again. So we'll have a look at that. There she is. That's a bit better.
Much better.
But no, I was thinking of something else. Let's go to some. That's the costume we want.
The
That's
chicken suit.
When you said steamy sex, I know what was going through your mind.
Ah,
it
great.
was chickens and
finally
ducks.
that dream come
And
true.
there,
The chicken
there
suit.
you've got that scene again.